Hi, it's time for you to register for Exodus Summit 2023. Location freedom, financial freedom, time freedom for Black women. Exodus Summit is the online conference or the virtual summit that I co host with career break coach Rashida Dow, where we bring in speakers to show Black women a way to do something that they may have thought was not possible for them in their lives. If you are at all interested in taking a sabbatical or a career break, or maybe retiring early, or moving abroad, or bopping around and working as you travel, or being a nomad, then Exodus Summit is for you. We created this virtual conference because we saw how many Black women were interested in the idea but thought it was not possible for them. So we created a time and a place for the Black women who want to do it and the Black women who've already done it to come in and share information. Exodus Summit is a time when you can focus on a future for yourself that you may not even be 100% certain is possible. Women come into Exodus Summit every year with like a ticket and a hope, right? A hope that they'll learn something. They leave Exodus Summit with a plan, leave Exodus Summit with a new idea about what's possible for themselves, leave Exodus Summit with a community, right? At least one accountability buddy, somebody who you can check in with and keep each other on pace, on goal. If location freedom at all would make your life a little bit better, if time freedom, if financial freedom would be helpful to you, and they would, then you should be at Exodus Summit 2023. It starts October 6th, which is Friday. I know, already. October 6th through 9th. The sessions are all online, and you don't need Facebook. When you go to ExodusSummit.com, you'll be able to see the schedule for Exodus Summit 2023. Every year, I like to pick out a couple of sessions and say, this is a session that I know is going to have an immediate impact, and we're going to get the first woman in the community talking about this session changed everything for me. This session, this year, I think it's probably Tory Profit. This is not a competition, okay? But this year, I think probably Tory Profit's session on get somebody else to do it, on how to stop carrying the full load of responsibilities in your household and in other parts of your life. I think that session is going to give some women some immediate wins. We have some other sessions that are repeats, and so it would be cheating to pick them. But also, I know that Libria's session on using AI tools to supercharge your remote work quest, that's going to be a winner immediately, right? Someone's going to get a big win immediately from implementing what Libria is teaching in her session. And of course, Teen Zekas' session. Teen Zekas is a coach whose business is called Getting Black Women Paid. She gets Black women paid. If you're not making what your white counterparts are making on your job, Teen Zekas can help you through helping you negotiate a pay increase or just flat out a new promotion or a new job, right? And so I know from past experiences that those sessions are also going to give some women some quick wins, right? Some immediate payback, payoff, payback. So when you go to ExodusSummit.com, if you can pick out 2 or 3 sessions, or frankly, even one session that is interesting to you, that would be really helpful to you, you should go ahead and buy your ticket. Any single session in Exodus Summit 2023 is worth the price of admission. It's worth the full price, the full ticket, okay? What do you get with your ticket? You get the regular sessions with our speakers who are coming in to teach you how to do a thing, how to calculate your actual financial independence number and get there. I'm teaching, of course, house sitting, how to get started house sitting. Rashida Dow is teaching a session on how to take a career break, even if you think it's not possible for you. Krishan Wright is teaching a session from Blacks at Global on how to scout out and pick out your new country, how to do some country shopping, right? So with your weekend pass to Exodus Summit 2023, you get access to the sessions for 1 month. You get replays, the sessions plus the replays for 1 month. If you upgrade to the All Access Pass for Exodus Summit 2023, you get those replays for a full year. Which I know is helpful because we have women just in the last three or 4 weeks, we've had a lot of women in our inbox trying to remember how to access their replays from last year's summit. So I know 1 year of replays is helpful. But you also get a couple of other things. You get some virtual meetups. During Exodus Summit 2023, the weekend of October 6th through 9th, women will be doing virtual meetups on Zoom in small breakout rooms where you can meet other women inside of the Exodus Summit community. Our in-person meetups have been amazing, but you don't have to meet in person to meet your new accountability buddy. In fact, sometimes when I go to in-person meetups, I meet women who are meeting for the first time, even though they've been accountability buddies for months or years. So finding an accountability partner inside of Exodus Summit 2023 is as simple as getting your all access pass, going to virtual breakout rooms and meeting some women. There'll be some breakout rooms divided up based on like the way you plan to travel or if you plan to move abroad, and some other interest-based breakout rooms, right? And so you'll be able to meet some women who are going to be, you don't know this yet, who are going to be instrumental in you achieving the goal that you have for yourself, whether that's a move abroad or a sabbatical or nomadic life. And so with the All Access Pass, you get access to the breakout rooms, and you get access to our keynote speaker sessions. This year, we have a keynote speaker Saturday night and Sunday night and Monday night. Our first keynote speaker is Dr. Joy Harden Bradford from Therapy for Black Girls. I'm going to check my schedule really quickly because honestly, I don't remember if she's day 1 or day 2. But Dr. Joy Harden Bradford from Therapy for Black Girls is coming in to talk with us about sisterhood, because the things that we want for ourselves are on the other side of us having community behind us. A lot of you have a dream or a goal or a vision for your life, and you don't have anyone you can share that with. And that's hindering you. It's hindering your progress. So Dr. Joy Harden Bradford is coming in to talk about sisterhood, and that's actually on Sunday, not Saturday, Sunday. On Saturday, Rachel Cargill, the author of A Renaissance of Our Own, is our keynote speaker. Rachel Cargill is helping us to reimagine our lives. Let's say all of the white supremacist systems in the world are struck down. That doesn't matter if you're still operating as a person under those systems. If you're still operating in a way that life was designed for you not to win, you know? And so Rachel Cargill is coming in to help us reimagine what's possible for ourselves. And our third keynote speaker is Tabitha Brown. Tabitha Brown has created a vision for her life and has achieved that vision with joy and is still moving forward. So Tabitha's coming in as our final keynote speaker on Monday night to help us get some clarity on our vision and also to get some movement, some progress towards our vision. So if you have the All Access Pass to Exodus Summit 2023, you get access to those keynote speaker sessions, you get access to breakout rooms or virtual meetups or salons, and you get access to the replays for 1 full year. Okay, tickets are at exodussummit.com. If you are still considering whether or not this is the right place for you, okay, let me tell you that you don't have to be ready to move, to get out the door. You don't have to be ready to move next month for this to be helpful. When you look at the sessions on the calendar, on the schedule, you'll see that quite a few of those sessions are things that you can implement today that can help make your day better. Because what we're talking about this year is location freedom, financial freedom, and time freedom. These are things that you can implement right where you are. You don't have to have some bigger future vision for yourself. You don't have to have that clarity yet to come to Exodus Summit to learn from our speakers and to implement what they're teaching. Every year, the sessions are amazing. Every year, the community and the accountability partnerships are amazing. Every year, Exodus Summit is transformative in some Black women's lives. Some Black women have had the last Monday of their life where they're going to go into a job where they feel despair and hopelessness and no way out. They've had that last Monday of walking into a job and feeling like this is it for their life until they hit retirement age. Somebody who's coming to Exodus Summit 2023 is going to leave with a new vision, a new plan for her life, and the tools to get that, right? The tools to get that thing. I'm in Costa Rica right now. I didn't have the tools to get these things until people shared their information with me. Exodus Summit is a place for people to come, share information with you to give you those tools. When I was a hospital pharmacy technician working night shift, making $22 an hour, you would never have been able to convince me that I would just be like, I'm spending the fall in Costa Rica. I'm in Costa Rica for the fall. I'll be in the Caribbean part of the winter and then South Africa, right? You would never be able to convince me that that would be my life without some sort of lottery winnings. I don't have lottery winnings. What I have are the tools that equipped me with location freedom, time freedom, and a path towards financial freedom. The things that our very speakers are coming in to teach you. Okay, so go ahead and get your ticket, ExodusSummit.com. Please take a second and hit the like button on this video. Thank you. And then share it with a Black woman you know who is ready to start working on her own location freedom, financial freedom, time freedom. A Black woman who could use a community around her to support her. A Black woman who would like to take the weekend and just vision, right? Get some clarity on what she wants for herself. Okay, share this. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. I'll see you in the summit. Bye.